Alright, and Kenny is off, and Jurgle is off, only a few seconds behind each other. And yeah, that was an interesting hash. Not your normal one. By Flamebat, I assume you mean a Geruda. And neither of them are gonna go for a Moonfall. And looking like we're not getting pitless by Kenny. And ooh, it looks like Jurgle's gonna do some angled down strats to keep his jump from going over. Oh, Holt's right. Those are the annoying ones. And our first item is normal. This is a morph ball on morph. Speaking of starts, what is everybody's favorite and worst starts for this round? Or for SMRAT? When power bombs right off the bat. That's nice right there, game. Well, it looks like Jargo's not gonna check that item first. Oh, but he's gonna find power bombs in the ceiling. Oh no, messed up the first round. Oh, 3 powerbomb packs. What is this? And Jericho picking up the other set of power bombs, probably a little annoyed by. Your favorite is space and high jump boots first, or back to back pretty much. And looks like Billy Mays was vanilla and then an E-tank. Have to say my worst is space jump, if only because I hate the wreck ship. My favorite would still have to be ice. Looks like we get to see what's at the main route PB. And it's even more powerful. And Kenny's deciding not to do power bombs of shame, or meme route. Don't know why I said power bombs of shame. I guess it's because there's so freaking many. In which I respond with holy power bombs, Batman. And we find our second E-tank at the old Mother Brain item. Let's see what's at the dental plan item. Yet another E-Tank. This is seemingly a slap to the face for the last run we had with Gameaholic and Link, where E-Tanks were like 1 in a million. Missiles at BT. Oh, and Kenny getting Alcatraz first try and decidedly not gonna go to the ship. Might not feel like doing early Gauntlet is worth it yet. Probably better to check Terminator and what item is in Gauntlet, or in the back of Gauntlet, and another E-Tank. Oh, and Kenny finds a speed booster and a super pack in the back of Gauntlet. With 4 E-Tanks, I would be tempted to go get that. But then again, that's still out of logic. Oh, and Jargle getting Alcatraz first try as well. Very nice. And our route divergence begins. While Jargle heads to the ship, Kenny heads down the elevator to Green Brin's. Jargle getting the early wall jumps to Gauntlet, while Kenny gets this mock ball first try. All the first tries today. And Kenny finds even more power bombs. Not a bad decision by Kenny, deciding to get the supers, reset the room, and do the mock ball again. Just missiles at the front of Gauntlet, which Jargle's going to skip. And missiles at the reserve item. Now let's see what's at Ron Papil. Ooh, supers. Meanwhile, Jargle makes it through Gauntlet, and ooh, Kenny finds the Varius. Now, interestingly enough, speed being in Gauntlet means that space jump is required, or bombs that is, to get up there. Ooh, and there's our first reserve tank. And Jurgle getting his mock ball first try. And another E-tank at the Edacoon's powerbomb. Oh, Kenny falling all the way back down, not getting that short hop mock. Oh, Kenny not setting up for that mock ball. Gonna have to take a hit to get through here, but he gets through it nonetheless. And yet another E-tank sitting above the Mission Impossible room. While Super's at Mission Impossible. And Plasma Beam at the charge missiles. This is quite the interesting speed. Speed? I mean seed. It's going at quite the fast-paced pace for Quick Seed, but early Varia can only mean one thing. Something's gotta be late. Also, Smokey, what language are you speaking in there? Because I was curious, because you weren't speaking English, I knew that much. Kenny getting the response skipped second try, just barely off the pixel as for the one he was going. Ah, should have known it was Swedish. Kind of threw me off when I read what you said just now, but I was like, wait, well, probably a different language. And Jurgle almost getting that mock ball, just barely jumping too early. And just vanilla supers at the back of Spoiler Spawn. Plasma able to make quick work of this room. Oh, and it looks like Kenny got it first try, and that he did. Very well done, and oh, holy crap, it's for a charge beam. let's see where Kenny decides to go. Well, I did not quite see what was at the Green Hill Zone, but it looks like Jargle got the gate glitch first try as well. More PBs? Good lord, there's so many PBs. In which case Kenny is going to use one of those PBs to check what's at, or go up to the top of Red Tower. Which I'm intrigued by. Not have anything to go to wreck ship with. Maybe he might be thinking of doing a CWJ. That, or might be thinking about the speed booster he skipped. And might as well pick up these 3 items while he's on his way out. But first he has to make his way through the Hellway. Oh, and that's another thing, JargleBargle can go ahead and check Waterway while he's here. Oh, Kenny getting knocked around for yet another E-tank. This is a front-loaded health seed, even with having both a single suit already. And a missile at the back of Alpha PBs. And Jargle shines Birking over to Waterway to find a pack of supers. So not that big of a lead for him now. But that chick might just be burning in Kenny's mind. Ooh, and Kenny finds Space Jump. Well, that's gonna help extremely for getting the wreck ship early. That puts it not early, and that also puts speed back in logic. Very nice find for Kenny. Oh, and it looks like Jargo's still gonna be following right on Kenny's heels. Getting the wall jumps out of the red tower, very nicely done on his first try. Looking like Kenny's gonna check the Criteria power bombs location, or also known as the volcano. And it's just missiles. Jargle picking up his space jump. Quite the interesting find. He only has criteria power bombs to check, but he might just go straight to wreck ship right now. While Kenny finds his speed booster, and an extra pack of supers, which, while Kenny has only gotten 30, Jargle has found 35 so far, due to having speed and being able to check the waterway. And Jargle is going to be checking the volcano now as well. Just to find some missiles. Probably is going to head straight to wreck ship now at the. And both are on the ship at the same time. Looks like we're gonna have a double sync as they both head the same exact direction. Oh, and there's high jump boots. Which it looks like Kenny's gonna skip. Nope, he's going back for him. Oh, and there's spring ball. Just missiles at the pointy room of life. And we've got almost synced up Fancy. Let's see who finishes him off first. Looking like they're both doing Doppler shots, and my apologies. I thought the game audio was on. That was my doing. I guess I forgot to turn it on before we started. Oh, okay, Doppler right at the end there. Both just barely in the getting towards that red number. Oh, and Jargle finishing off his Fantoon fight. It looks like we're gonna have a slow while waiting on Fantoon to reappear for Kenny. But down just the same. Oh, and our first item is Screw Attack. And the second item at Right Supers is a Missile Pack. Kenny also getting his Screw Attack, while Jargle's taking his save, which can only mean one thing. Wreck Ship E10. Granted, he has Screw Attack, so you can just clip through or KO rather, through the platforms. What is their name again, Smokey? I always seem to forget. And Kenny is also taking a save, so they're on their way. Kazans, thank you. I always seem to forget that. Oh, and Kenny almost getting the Shine Spark through this. And Jargo's gonna reset for seeing them super. Yeah, like, I mean, Kago is a weird name to me, but I seem to remember Kagoing more than I can Kazan. Even though I'm always Kagoing through the Kazans. And yes, we do have a reset sync. Kenny looking like he's gonna try and do the clip and gets it the second time. Very nicely done. Just some supers, which Jargle is just going to skip, which I don't blame him, he does have charge. Oh, and it looks like Kenny either did a clip through the... Oh, well, there he goes. He did another clip. Yeah, I hope so too, Smokey. They've been pretty close. And Wreck Ship E-Tank is, or Reserve, is a missile pack. Yeah, they're just trading locations right now. Well, Kenny looked like he wanted that soup. Well, I guess he'll take the one in the crater as well. While Jargo's gonna skip both of them. Being at a hefty 35, he must feel perfectly fine at this point. Oh, Jargo doing some nice deboost strats. Yeah, two people in the same exact lane. Come on now, get out of here with that. And more supers at the bowling item. So what is that? Our gravity suit. Another super pack, which Jargo's is just like, you know what, fine. You're just giving him out like candy. Let's just take this one. And since Kenny did not check the item, he's gonna, or check the item at Wreck Ship Reserve, he's gonna shoot on up to see what it is. It being missiles, he's going to skip it. And Jargle is making his way down Red Tower. Well, Kenny already checked these. Oh wait, no, Jargle did too, so they'll both just make their way through here to go on down to X-ray and whatnot. And looking like Jargle's gonna check X-ray while he's here as well. Granted, if you don't, you might be missing something very nice. I know in SMRAT logic you might be less wanting to check this item due to it also being a full rando, so just missiles here today, as opposed to a major minor split. So majors, it could be something, or it could be an E-tank, so it might be worth it. But in full, it can be anything, like a missile. And now we're on our way to check Spazer. which is yet another missile. Which might be good for Jargle. Gives him a comfy 25 for MB tank for now. Even though it does take 36 to break the glass, he'll probably use supers to take out the glass at that point. Or, well, MB1, not the glass. And Jargo's gonna fight Kraid real fast. And since we're only like 30 minutes in, it's looking like we're looking for a grav suit and we're in go mode. Ooh, and it looks like Jargle's taking Kraid to prom. Oh, and that hand too. Not today, he says. And Jargle told him to sit the F down. He was done with that dance today. And there's our 8th E-Tank sitting at Varia suit. And Jargle and Kenny high five. One goes in, the other goes out. Strat, we are learning Swedish today. Oh, Kraid just ate that missile right up and said no. And just a missile sitting at the Kraid E-Tank. Kenny making quick work of that prom dance too. And supers at Ice Beam. And our Crumble Shaft item is the 9th E-Tank. And it looks like we had another high five. Like, the routing choices they're making is just back to back the same. Quite interesting to see that they both think the same. Oh, holy Batman, it's a gravity suit. Like, dang. Jargle's in a comfy position to just rush to the end now. Decides to head back through. What could Jargle be wanting? I'm not completely certain. Yeah, maybe? Ice would be a good thought, but I know he can do Iceless Kataria without much of an issue. But, I don't know. I have to ask about this, what he's thinking here, because, I mean, you did just check a little bit. Yeah, I think he's looking for ice. Spazer. Oh no, Kenny. Kenny. Him deciding to go the wrong way. Heading straight to where the density's at. Gonna check high jump boots on the way out. That'll cost him some time unless he's gonna rush Lower Norfair. Okay, well, Jargle is heading straight to Lower Norfair then. Taking a moment to glance at the door, decides to go grind. I mean, Smokey, at this point, maybe we're gonna see, Croc by a cannon. Oof, having a forced powerbomb pickup. Oh, and Jargle picking up or getting all that health. I mean, what could be a Croc? Wave and Ice? Surely not at the same time. Surely not. Oh, Kenny also picking up the extra missile pack. While Jargle is making his way to the lava dive room. Or as I've liked to call it, the Ridley room. Hey, you don't know if that's not Croc's real name in disguise. Could really be a she for all we know. Yeah, that's a very good point, Smokey. That's basically how it is. Like, based on Croc's name, you might assume it's a he. But that he could very well be a she. And I do not blame Jurgle for this check, but he better not fall. Yes, we've got SMRAT Supers. And Wave did have the 10th pack, or 10th E-tank. That's a good question, Stars. I would not know. I did not have the manual. Actually, Kenny might head to Lower Norfair before going to go check Croc, but due to logic, maybe he deciding that he should check Croc before Lower Norfair, because gravity cannot be in Lower Norfair. Oh, but first he has to do a wave gate glitch, which he gets it on the 5th try. That's basically first. Oh, they use the? Wow, I'm offended. Just for that, we should agree to make a Crocomire she. Oh, and Charge Plasma, poor Crocomire. Yeah, we don't have enough females in this game. Even though we've got like, what, 3? Or, well, 4, including Dragon. Like, if I recall correctly, Kraid, Dragon, Ridley, and Samus Arcees. I'm not sure about the Elephant Ghost. Yeah, sorry about that, Frivolous. I accidentally had the sound off without even knowing. So we were listening to to just my voice for the past, like, 30 minutes. Okay, well, you've got me there, Star. Well, I guess it's good to know that my voice is soothing. Yeah, that's mainly why I said that, though, Strawlog. I don't like calling people its or things in that matter, and, well, there's actually sitting right at Croc Power Bombs. Oof, the tail is being very mean. And the 11th E-Tank. Sitting at the Indiana Jones item. And Ridley, please, pick us up already. Thank you. 12. 11th was wave, right. And what does Ridley have today? Oh, the bombs, and nope, Jargle says not today. Oh, 11th is Croc. Wow, I completely missed that. Was that vanilla then? I did not catch that. He kinda was watching Jargle take out the space pelican. Yes, Smokey, I'm waiting for the one day where you just call all the E-Tanks out and they're all vanilla. I mean, if Smokey's not gonna do it, no one else will. Because it's not the same if she doesn't. Uh-oh, here goes Kenny looking to grab his gravity. Gonna be a little annoyed by that. Or not? What is... Oh no, Kenny. Tower Climber Waterway? Oh, Jargo's being a little overrun by enemies right now. Getting extremely low in health. Prickety frack indeed, Smokey. Yo, welcome to the stream, Dirksu. This has been quite the interesting matchup. Jargle currently has a significant lead over Kenny at the moment. Yes, Pittsburgh. The last race for today will be in Kenny and Jargle's second match right after this at 10 p.m. Grav was at high jump, which I'm not sure what happened with Kenny. I think maybe they mislooked. Thought the door was blue, and nope, it's red. Yeah, he just checked Croc too, and I'm kind of concerned for him. Like, how long's he gonna miss that for? While Jargle is making his way out of Lower Norfair. Dirksu, were you racing Terra Enigma again? If I'm pronouncing it. Oh, you were racing Beeps? Oh, heck. How was the race? Whoa, what? You beat Beeps? Dang, Dirksu, GG. See, the animals, people who save them always have the preference. Oh, and there we go, Kenny. Picking up the long-lost weight beam. Yeah, frivolous, that's just one reason. Some people have the preference, some want fusion to happen, some don't. Oh, Dirksu, please, you can't save the animals. It's against your code. You know what they say? Save the frames and frame the animals. Is it? Oh no, I think you said that first, Smoke. In the correct fashion. Yeah, save the kills, frame the animals. That was close. Jargo gonna do some grinding real fast. Not a bad decision. Oh, and Kenny taking a save here. Oh, oh, and Kenny getting that spark this time. Okay, Kenny, this is an interesting decision. Why are you going Forgotten Highway? I'm honestly confused by this decision, but I'm all for interesting route decisions. I'm not sure what Kenny's doing because Forgotten Highway is usually on logic when you have gravity. Not just missiles at the Dragon missiles. Well, Forgotten Highway does take you to Suitless Meridia. Maybe Kenny knows exactly what he's doing and is beaming it up because he's mad that he skipped high jump. So he's taking the scenic route back. Ah, all good, Smokey. Yeah, I don't think you want to be cooking pizza, though. Like, I'm sure pizza wouldn't appreciate that. And the shrimp is down. And Jurgle opts to check it. You're probably right there, Smoke. Yeah, Link, he did find a Greydor and have to reset. Back to his save before he beamed up Forgotten Highway. And I missed it last time, but the Batoon E-Tank is a missile pack. And Kenny is going back through Hellway. And Kenny is checking his last few locations. Airclimb being nothing, or well, I can't say nothing because that was a wave beam. And well, Kenny's gonna get his super pack, so yeah, no, I cut myself. I almost said it was nothing, but I honestly do love the smoky beam. I can't call it nothing. Because it makes meme routes so easy. And Jargle has entered the G4. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing happened to Kenny. It's an unfortunate skip. I have done it. Yeah, he's checked everything. That was the only thing he hadn't checked, which has his gravity suit. Granted, he could go do lower Norfair, but it would just be to kill Ridley because gravity cannot be down there. Looks like Kenny has picked up on, or potentially picked up on the mistake that something was missed. I mean, he could opt to not shoot it with supers. He might pick it up and run, thinking he might still be ahead. And Kenny has found his gravity suit. And just mass shooting. And he's done raging. At this point, that puts ice at 2 locations. Either Lower Norfair or Meridia, because there was a few locations that Jargle did not check in Meridia, or Lower Norfair. And Jargle's not even gonna. Oh, well, you can't really do a Zep skip without ice, now can. And now Jargle has to do a charge plasma strat, which I believe is 100 shots? Maybe 60? I think it's 60 actually, not 100. I think that's charge ice wave or charge and wave. I haven't fully memorized the charge how many shots it takes for charge plasma. $40 shots? Okay, that's fair. Darksu, I'm like half awake. You really think I can do 18,000 divided by 450? I've been up since like 3 a.m. and it's 9:33 p.m. so you'll have to do my math for me. Yeah, but I woke up at 3 a.m. As in, I've been awake for like 17 hours. I think I've been been awake too long to know. And I have been calming all morning, which surprisingly my voice hasn't been dead, and I haven't had much water or for each comm stream, that is. See, I can't even talk, that's how tired I am. And Jargle is down with Mother Brain 2 without much of an issue. Yeah, I should, but I didn't fill up my water bottle before this. Normally I would have that, but sadly I forgot. Oh, look, a wild Smoky appears. We have not found any more E-tanks. But you did miss me nearly calling Wave a not so great check, then I was like, wait a minute, that was Wave. I kinda caught myself, I was like, wait, that was Wave. That's not useless. And now for a Ridley fight. While Ridley begins, Jargle destroys Mother Brain. Nope, none were found. We might get a rage kill on Ridley. And with that, JargleBargle has finished with an official SRL time of 1 hour 13 minutes and 59 seconds. Oof, ice was at Shack. Can't even ice clip there and grapple with a GT? Yeah, no one's getting. Also, Deer Force. And Kenny destroying the snake. My favorite preferred strat to destroy the stupid snake. Ah, that explains it, Smokey. That's why I didn't get my ear ripped off or well, I didn't get reprimanded for nearly saying that wave was useless. Because I forgot it was what was that tower climb. Other than that, I did say that no more tanks were found. Let me check the schedule, because hopefully not. Yes, Ploff27 will be commentating that one, and Mithril will take over the restream along with Dirk Sue on the tracking. At that point, I could go to bed because I have been up all morning doing stuff like this. And the shrimp is down. Well, man, I would hope that Smokey wouldn't be angry at me because I said I almost called it completely useless. And dang, Joggle with the 38%, who is also in chat. Joggle, that was probably your best run yet, don't you think? I'm not sure what Kenny is looking for now. Alright, Frivolous, thank you for saying those kind words. It's been quite the not so great time right at the start. But after that, things just started getting... Since you're in chat, Jurgle, how'd you like the seed, like, just a tiny bit right at the start? Like, you just kinda got everything, like, just as you wanted it? Like, not the seed you were expecting. Yeah, there was a heck ton of power bombs there, don't you think? Yeah, the first 5 items were power bombs. There were so many. After you were trying that CWJ, or not CWJ, the D-boost, you just kind of rolled right. It was like, oh, more power bombs? Smokey, do I need to like do a do I need to pull a cheese and just one day just start saying heck for a whole stream? As opposed to his yeet? Now Kenny makes his way into Turian. Ooh, whoa, Jargle with the 5 bits. Thank you so much, Jargle. But I'm sure you said heck a lot more than 5 cents worth. Probably $1 for every time you say heck. Yeah, but... Now, Jargle, there was a question I had for you. You decided to check high jump after finding gravity, which was your go mode? Were you looking for a quick ice beam or something? Because you were quite hesitating that a lot. And Kenny with the baby skip skip. Uh, Jargle, did you, miss my question? You, headed into high jump, saw gravity, grabbed it and left, and then you kinda, like, hesitated, and then went back. Were you looking for a quick ice beam? You think so? You sound like me, and I am also half awake. Well, like, you came in there, picked up gravity, did a little dance on the pedestal, went right out of the door, did another dance in the hallway, went left, went straight down, and you were just like, well, you know what, fine. And Kenny said, well, you can tell everyone I just trolled them, thinking I'd do stand-up glitch. Clearly I have times on my hands to type. Andy mentions that it would have been a lot closer if he didn't forget to check high jump boot. Which he's not wrong, it would have been extremely close, Jargle. Yeah, you guys are gonna really love watching the VOD. Like, the match before this that I was calming for, it was the same deal. It was like one small route divergence changed the whole thing. It went from close to super, super behind on one end. Well, the next race I did, it ended up being super, super close, and because they decided to check one location before the other, they finished it off. They also had very good movement throughout after that, ended up catching up, and then ended up winning their race. it was just one of those moments where I was like, wow. And Kenny's heading through the escape now. And let's see if Kenny decides to save the animals or not. And he's skipping them. And Kenny has finished with an official SRL time of 1 hour 35 minutes and 56 seconds. I was just about to at you, Mithra. Uh, Kenny is said that he realizes that it's 10 p.m. He's in the green room. If we want to talk, along with him also needing to go AFK between races anyway. Well, speaking of Kenny, there he is. No worries for that, Kenny, I've done that before. Yeah, Jargle wanted to wait till between, or till after both matches had been done. And yeah, then Grapple was a bomb Teresa, so you couldn't even do the ice clip. with that, GG Kenny, and a very good job to you, along with you, Jargle. This will be my last match for today. Coming the next match will be Pluff27, restreaming will be Mithra, and the tracking will be done by Dirksu here in chat. Thank you both for racing your first match. We'll hope your second match goes almost as well as this one has, because that was a pretty hype match. I hope you both have a good day. Because I'm heading out myself.